Welcome to the Jiggykidz Show.
What's up, everyone? I'm Coach TK, and I want to welcome you to something very special. Jiggykidz was created from a simple but powerful idea. If we protect endangered animals because they matter, then we should protect our children with that same level of care, urgency, and love. Every day, kids are dealing with things that are big, confusing, and sometimes scary. Bullying, peer pressure, and feeling unheard. And too often, they're expected to figure it out. Here at Jiggykidz, we don't believe kids should have to face the world alone. We believe purpose, we believe in empathy, and we believe awareness is the first step to change. This is a space where kids can be kids, ask real questions, share feelings, and see that who they are matters. Today isn't just about entertainment, it's about listening, it's about learning, and it's about protecting the future, one kid at a time. So welcome to Jiggykidz, where purpose meets play. Today's top story is about belonging and why inclusion makes our schools and neighborhoods stronger.
Belonging means making sure everyone feels welcome, even if they're different from you.
I think everyone felt left out at some point, but one friend can change everything.
Online and in real life, what we post and say matters. Inclusion starts with kindness.
Belonging isn't just being nice, it's how we protect each other. Let's go to a break.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
Hello everyone, my name is Kayla with a C, and today I'll be your host. We're going to be introducing you to Jiggykidz today, and today I kind of want to talk about confidence, because confidence brings out your personality, and it brings out what you're capable of, and like what you're brave of. For example, for when I do train all of my sports, I feel confident in myself, because you always have to believe, and you have to believe in order to think that you can do it. For example, like state testing. See, it's coming up next month and the month after that, my birthday month, and I just want to say I wish you guys all luck. And also, confidence leads a big way, because exactly how I'm up here right now speaking to you all. And thank you.
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that I would never be able to get over it and that my kids wouldn't have a father. I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. For the longest time, fear held me back from ultimately being who I wanted to. I had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.
Welcome to Jiggykidz. My name is Giovanni, and I have a question for you, Jane. How do sports teach discipline?
Sports teaches discipline in so many ways. One, to be professional, to make it where you at, you have to clock in what we call 10,000 hours, right? So the 10,000 hours, discipline is part of doing your push-ups every day, making sure you do your push-ups, making sure you do your crunches, making sure you're working on your jump shot, making sure you work on your handle, right? Watching as much film as you can. Become a student of a game. Right, to be disciplined, you have to study what you do. Yeah. Me I'm a freshman basketball coach. Me teaching my kids discipline every day, right? They got to run a mile a day, right? Every day.
Yes.
Right, we have to talk, we have to be vocal, right? You have to be in discourse, like looking at each other in the eyes, saying what you mean, right? Not saying what you want to say.
Yep.
And that's part of being disciplined.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Muggsy. My name is Hugh. And I just want to ask you, what do you think are the benefits of teamwork?
Well, the benefits of teamwork, to me, and I think to a lot of people, is builds your character. Also, it builds your self-esteem, and then also it builds loyalty. Loyalty is very important. As a team, you might be losing the game, you stick with the team. That's loyal. You don't jump ship because you're losing. You stay with that team. And then the big thing for me is leadership. It builds up your leadership skills. So you lead your team. When things are going bad, you step in and say, we got it, we got it, we got it. So that's very important to me, is leadership.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Sean. My name is Danny. And my question is, what lessons can your kids use off the court?
Good afternoon. So the lessons they can use, I would say accountability, responsibility, You have communication. There's so many things that coexist with sports and real life. You know, certain people can't be defined with mistakes, and you want to see that they can respond and how they can respond when they do make a mistake. Same way going in the real world for a job. If you don't get that job, you ain't gonna just quit, right? So you want to show the same thing with sports. If you lose a championship, you're not gonna quit. That's gonna build your character. That's gonna make you want to go harder. So those are ways that they intertwine.
Thank you for joining us.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Jiggykidz Show. This segment is about community and advocacy. And today, we have Will Steele. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you for having me. My name is William Steele. I'm the founder and executive director of Myra's Kids. It's a non-for-profit organization that serves mainly the youth population, ages 12 through 24.
That's your question.
What does second chances mean to you?
That's a great question. Second chances? Well, actually, that's really important, man. Second chances is actually like this. It's like a second bite at the apple. You know, sometimes the first time you don't get it right. Second chance gives you a second opportunity to, you know, knock it out the park, so to speak.
Thank you.
So, what do you think are some alternatives to incarceration?
Oh, alternative to incarceration?
Yes, sir.
Speaking from someone who's been incarcerated, alternative to incarceration is very important. For my personal experiences, I just remember the system treating us really, really bad. So as alternative to incarceration is actually a step forward in the right direction to help young people get a second chance and also learn from their mistakes rather than being incarcerated. So alternative to incarceration is really, really a great opportunity for young people.
How can this program empower young people?
That's a great question. So our program, we provide stipends. So we promote young people being out of the streets, right? So if I want you to leave the streets, then I think it's very important for me to offer you some kind of replacement, right? So I think as a reward for coming to my workshops and doing the right thing, we offer all youth $300. So that's how we empower our youth, by giving them viable solutions.
Thank you, Brother William, for joining us. Let's go to a break.
Comic Books for Justice was funded to do what many think is impossible: transform lives behind bars with comics, receiving the Community Leaders Grant from Citizens Committee for New York City. We will place 10,000 comics in correctional facilities across New York State through our Turning the Page initiative, in partnership with SUNY and Hudson Link for Higher Education in Prison. Comics drive literacy, hope, and real change. And we're just getting started. Next up, Comics in the City, bringing this power to youth across NYC. Want to fuel this movement? Become one of our 100 Super Friends. Donate now. Visit cb4j.org and help us turn the page on justice.
Thank you, Brother Giovanni and Brother Danny, for joining us.
Welcome.
I'm here to ask you the question: how was boxing training feel to you? Or how was it to you?
Boxing training is very, it's fun. You jump rope, you shadow box, you do bag work. It's just a learning process on how much you do every day. And the more and some fights you're gonna lose, you get more experience from them. And it's this whole sport is a learning experience.
Hey Danny, how much confidence do you have in basketball?
I have a lot of confidence in basketball. From the time I put on my jersey to the final buzzer, I do my best, work hard, make sure my teammates doing their best, work hard. Listen to my coach. I don't let the crowd affect how I play, and I just give it my best.
Thank you for joining us. Let's go for a break.
I know you've been grinding. I know things aren't easy. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Love, your mind.
Welcome back to Jiggykidz. I'm your host, Braylon, and I'm with your other host, Gia. We are here for the next segment, Animal Watch. I'm here for a question for TK. What does it mean when an animal is endangered?
Good question, Braylon. When an animal is endangered, it means there are very few left of them in the wild, and they could disappear if people does not protect them.
I have another question for you.
Sure.
What are lemurs?
Lemurs are small primates with big eyes and long tails. They are known for being good climbers and love jumping from tree to tree.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
Why do lemurs only live in one place on Earth?
Oh, that's a good question. Lemurs only live on the island of Madagascar because they evolved there millions of years ago and never spread to other parts of the world.
I have the next one.
Oh, sure.
Why do scientists study lemurs?
Scientists study lemurs to learn how animals live, how forests stay healthy, and how we can protect endangered species.
I'm back with another question.
Sure.
Why would Lenny the lemur want to be a biologist teacher?
Oh, that's great. Yeah, Lenny loves being a biologist teacher. Lenny the lemur would want to be a biologist teacher so he can teach kids about animals, nature, and why it's important to care for the earth.
I have one.
Sure.
How is protecting lemurs similar to protecting kids?
Protecting lemurs is similar to protecting kids because both need safe homes, care, and support to grow, learn, and live healthy. You want to learn more about Lenny the lemur and his amazing friends? Go to our coloring book, The Wonderful World of Jiggykidz, The Life of Endangered Species, is on our website. And you can find a book there, and you can purchase it. Next episode on Animal Watch, we'll learn about snow leopards and meet Princess Ella the snow leopard, who helps raise awareness about autism and teaches us that our differences makes us stronger. Welcome back, everyone. This is the part of our segment where we address the parents. We have the letters to the parents. I'm your host, Coach TK, and I have my two hosts, Jaden and Madison. How y'all doing?
We're good.
We're good.
Thank you for being here. Once again, you want to talk to your parents about some things?
Yes.
Go right ahead.
Dear Mom and Dad, sometimes I just want to be heard. I feel like when I try to talk to you guys, I feel like there's a wall covering me from talking to you guys. I just want to be heard.
This goes to all parents. Sometimes kids don't need answers. They need listening. Parents, sometimes though you may feel you know what's going on, you should just listen. It does more than you think.
I think that was great. You know, thanks for sharing that. And we hope, the parents as well as the viewers out there get some insight on how our children feel about listening to them and interacting with them. Just being the ear for your voice. So thank you for sharing. Now we go to a break.
Some people judge a book by its cover, and if you're not what people are looking for, you're kind of like a reject.
At school, it feels like everyone's staring at me and I'm just kind of not really a person.
Sometimes I can't believe that you could be proud of me if I'm not proud of myself.
It just feels hard today. Nobody was listening to me.
Think of our best times together. Let's do more of that.
Try to understand me more, and I'll try to do the same.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at sounditouttogether.org.
Welcome back, everyone. This segment is called Being You. So I would like to ask my ambassadors a question. Kayla, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. I want to ask you a question. What does being confident means to you?
That is a good question. What being confident means to me is believing in yourself and being capable of what you put your mind to. And like confidence is a big trait of how people image you because it shows that you're capable of believing in yourself, like being adventurous, and also being like confident just builds you up in how like you do things and like what you do, and like especially being brave in front of a whole entire audience. And it's like pretty much, yeah.
Wow, that was amazing. I like that. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
And Jada, how you doing today?
I'm good.
Good. I like to ask you a question.
Okay.
How can leaders show kindness?
They can show kindness by helping their community. They can show kindness by taking accountability of stuff they do and stuff, and just make sure the community is safe and sound. So yeah.
That's amazing. I like that.
Thank you.
Good job. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, this is where we wrap up. I want to thank you all for being a part of the show. Y'all are amazing ambassadors. Thank you for being such wonderful children. Continue to do the right thing and respect your parents, respect the community, go to school, do what you have to do, and become productive people. So thank you all. Congratulations. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Coach TK, and this is my amazing cast members. Thank y'all for joining us. This was an incredible first episode of the Jiggykidz Show. We covered a lot today, and the journey is just getting started. If you missed anything or want to watch it again, be sure to follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget, visit the website to check out our latest merchandise. Most importantly, the Jiggykidz Show with a friend. Watch it and help us continue to uplift and support the next generation. These amazing kids represent the future, and it's our responsibility to guide them, encourage them, and protect them. Remember, your voice matters, your story has power, and together we protect the future for the next generation. We'll see you next on the Jiggykidz Show.